Some of the greatest stress in your life doesn't come from events. It comes from people. People who provoke you. People who drain you. People who twist conversations. People who seem determined to disturb your peace. And here is the hard truth. Most modern advice won't tell you. You will never eliminate toxic people from your life. You can change jobs. You can end relationships. You can move cities. And eventually, you will meet them again. Different faces, same behavior. Marcus Aurelius understood this better than anyone. He ruled the most powerful empire on earth, an empire filled with ambition, betrayal, incompetence, flattery, manipulation, and ego. And yet, if you read Meditations, you won't find bitterness. You won't find resentment. You won't find rage. You'll find something far more powerful: control. Today, I'm going to show you how Marcus Aurelius dealt with toxic people. Not with confrontation, not with revenge, not with emotional outbursts, but with Stoic mastery. Marcus Aurelius began his days by reminding himself of something uncomfortable: that he would meet people who were selfish, arrogant, ungrateful, deceitful, people who lacked integrity, people who lacked discipline, people who acted from ego rather than reason. He didn't write this as a complaint. He wrote it as preparation. Most men suffer because they expect life to be fair and people to be reasonable. Marcus did not expect fairness. He expected reality. And because of that, he was rarely shocked, rarely offended, and rarely shaken. This is the first Stoic rule. Expect difficult people. Not because you are weak, but because you are realistic. A man who expects resistance doesn't break when it appears. Toxic people thrive on reaction. They provoke, they test, they push, they say things just sharp enough to see if you'll bite. They criticize indirectly, they question your motives, they disrespect you quietly, and wait to see if you'll explode. Marcus understood that emotional reactions are a form of self-sabotage, because the moment someone can control your emotions, they control you. A raised voice, a defensive reply, an angry message sent too quickly. These feel powerful in the moment, but they are not strength. They are surrender. The Stoic response is not silence out of fear. It is silence out of command. When you do not react, you do not give them leverage. The calm man holds the advantage, always. Marcus did not see toxic people as powerful. He saw them as misguided, not in a naive way, in a psychologically superior way. When someone lashes out, manipulates, or undermines others, it is not confidence, it is insecurity, it is fear wearing armor. Weakness hides behind noise. This perspective matters because the moment you see someone's behavior as a reflection of their inner disorder, you stop taking it personally. You no longer ask, "Why are they doing this to me?" You ask, "What kind of person behaves this way?" And that question changes everything. You are no longer emotionally involved. You are observing, and observation is power. This does not mean you excuse toxic behavior. Stoicism is not weakness disguised as wisdom. Marcus believed in justice, responsibility, and order. But he also believed that not every battle deserves your energy. Modern culture tells men to stand up for themselves by escalating conflict. Marcus believed the opposite. He didn't argue with fools. He didn't wrestle with ego. He didn't try to win meaningless battles. Instead, he withdrew attention. Attention is currency, and toxic people feed on it. They feed on your frustration. They feed on your explanations. They feed on your emotional labor. When you remove attention, you starve the behavior. You don't punish them with words. you punish them with irrelevance. Calm distance is more powerful than emotional confrontation. Stoicism is often misunderstood. People think it means emotional numbness. Marcus Aurelius never taught numbness. He taught discipline. He didn't suppress emotion. He governed it. There is a difference. A Stoic does not feel less. He reacts less. You can set boundaries without hostility. You can say no without guilt. You can walk away without hatred. A man who needs anger to enforce boundaries is still controlled by others. True strength is quiet, measured, unmoved. Marcus also believed deeply in protecting what he called the inner citadel. Your inner world, your thoughts, your judgments, your values. The outer world will always be chaotic. People will disappoint you, betray you, misunderstand you, but inner chaos is optional. Toxic people only win when they enter your inner citadel, when they influence how you see yourself, how you speak to yourself, how you carry yourself. Marcus guarded his inner world fiercely, not by controlling others, but by mastering himself. One of the most overlooked Stoic principles is this: focus on your own conduct. Marcus never wasted time asking why others were flawed. He asked how he could be better. This is where most men fail. They obsess over other people's behavior instead of refining their own character. Stoicism redirects your attention inward, where your real power lives. You don't need to fix them, expose them, or defeat them. You need to outgrow them. Growth is separation. Marcus also trusted time more than confrontation. He understood that character reveals itself eventually. Manipulators expose themselves. Liars contradict themselves. Toxic people collapse under their own behavior. Your job is not to accelerate justice. Your job is to remain aligned, calm, disciplined, consistent. Time does the rest. Another key Stoic lesson is detachment from outcome. Marcus did not need approval. He did not need agreement. He did not need to be understood. Needing validation is a form of dependence, and dependence is weakness. When you stop needing people to see things your way, manipulation loses its grip. You become free. Here is the ultimate Stoic lesson Marcus Aurelius lived by. You don't defeat toxic people by changing them. You defeat them by becoming unreachable. Unreachable emotionally, unreachable mentally, unreachable spiritually. Not hardened, not bitter, not cold, but grounded. Calm is power. Discipline is freedom. And self-mastery is the greatest revenge. You don't escape chaos by fighting it. You escape chaos by becoming stronger than it. If this way of thinking resonates with you, remember this: the goal is not to live without toxic people. The goal is to live beyond their reach. That is Stoic strength. And that is the path Marcus Aurelius walked.